Hello YouTube, ATR here. So I thought I'd do a channel update, which I have not done before, and I'll just stick a game behind it like I did with the other commentary videos that I have up. So we're moving back into September, where I'm starting back into graduate school. So the channel will be a little less active, which just means less games that I'll be doing at a time. I still want to keep, I kind of like the variety. I like to do the EVE Online ones. I would like to do a little bit of other ones like Patrician 4 and the EU3. And just I just have to clean up some loose ends like the Guild 2. It's a good game. It's just gone on for so long. But I do want to finish it, and it will happen. As well as Industry Giant 2 kind of needs an end, as well as I do want to play another map on it. So there's an alien map which is pretty good that I want to do. So and there's, of course, there'll always be some new games, but they will be less frequent. I would say maybe it might be down to one a week, and then I might do some special ones if I have time. I'm pretty sure I could do one a week, and then if I get some time, I can throw together a special one like an EVE Online tutorial or of some kind. There's always something to talk about for EVE Online because it's a pretty complicated game. I'm also thinking about starting, I don't know if any of you are familiar with a Mr. Cropper. I've got him subscribed to my channel, but I'm a big fan of his in terms of his library sections of videos. I might do a little bit of those just for fun because I do have quite a few books. I certainly don't have a library, but I do have quite a few, and I wouldn't mind doing a few videos of my library. And I might also, which I think might help me in my studies, because I find that in this 21st century of not always people in graduate school or academia, but also just writers. There are a lot of people that are doing blogs and video logs. So I might do something of a kind because I think it helps to talk about your ideas, even if it's by yourself. But I guess it's not, because you're speaking in a video in which you hope others will listen to and maybe comment. So I certainly have all kinds of things to talk about with some of the books I have and some of the thinking I do in my graduate work. That's probably not going to be of interest to those of you listening right now. I assume that most, if not all of you, are here for game videos, and like I said, those just be less of them. But I certainly, my enjoyment of playing video games will not cease to exist. That's for sure. So that's going to be an addition. So there's going to be a bit of subtraction and an addition to some of the videos. So but I do enjoy the classic video games. I'm done. I will not ever pay like 50 or 60 bucks for a game nowadays. I haven't done it in a long time. I think the last one I did was Fallout 3. I bought the actual CD. That was actually before I had Steam. But yeah, I just buy stuff usually on sale. But I don't think that's really been a problem. I think I've been playing. I'm not playing Deus Ex, Human Revolution. I haven't been doing the what was that one called, Black Ops, and all this StarCraft 2 and all the games that are right out there. I did buy New Vegas, but I'm not going to LP that. There's just millions of people. And the Dwarf Fortress, I play Dwarf Fortress as well, but I don't know. Revocane's got a great Dwarf Fortress if you really like that game, and I'm not gonna. I enjoy watching his videos. I'm not gonna bother making my own. So yeah. So in terms of what's been, I wanted to talk a little bit about what's been successful on the channel, because I also want to know what you guys think about. I assume that most of you listening to this have perused my content. What comes to mind immediately, it was the Pathologic game that I started a couple videos on and then quit because it just sucked. I didn't know what I was doing. That was a blind LP, and perhaps that was a self-fulfilling prophecy. Didn't know what I was doing to get into it, and that was about it. So that didn't go very well. But I don't know. I don't think that will happen necessarily for all blind LPs. I think that was just a bad pick for a blind LP. The purpose of doing the blind was I thought it might be more interesting for someone who's familiar with the game, I suppose, as well as someone unfamiliar, to watch a player try to figure things out for themselves, because most LPs you see online, you're watching people play games that know what they're doing, and they know how maybe they're experts, or they're pretty damn good at the game. And I don't know, that's one way of watching a game, and another way of watching a game is somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. So I tried it anyways, but I suppose I should try it on another game. I just don't know what. What else? So the Guild 2 was basically my starter, and I think it's been pretty great. I think it's up to 50 something now. It's a great game. It gets pretty long. Like I remember even watching a long time ago. I shouldn't be that long, but I was watching Jeff Major's Guild 2, which got me into it. And that went pretty long as well. I remember him getting sick of it too. But yeah, I've got so many other videos going on. I kind of got buried, but I'm gonna finish it. It would not do justice to the game to not finish it. There's only a couple dynasties left in this. So. Killing Floor was just for fun. It's just an FPS. It's not a kind of it's not a game where you invest time in and develop. It's just kind of you do it for fun and that's it. So that's all that's ever going to be. I did a few co-LPs with Rebel King, which was fun. But that's been it for that. Minecraft. I haven't touched Minecraft in a long time because the content just has not been there for me. Most of the time with Minecraft, I played mods. Like I did LP the Mo Creature mod, which was fun, and then of course now the vanilla Minecraft puts in wolves, and so they're of course taking other people's ideas, which is fine. It's what they're supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be implementing content that's popular. And then strangely, I also was playing Millennium mod for Minecraft, which included the civilizations. It included NPC villages. And then guess what? The next update? NPC villages. Or actually, apparently they're going to be pushed back a bit. So anyways, I don't know about Minecraft. It's just, I'm not as into Minecraft as other people, that's for sure. Okay, what else? Industry Giant 2, which I actually have in front of me right now, and I'm going to do a video for that tonight. Well, one little thing about that is I kind of needed an end date, because this game really could go on forever. But I'm also going to start cutting pieces out, or actually recording a bit and then stopping. Big long pauses are, I don't know if they're very exciting to watch me sit there where I'm not saying anything because I'm thinking about what I'm doing, and I don't think that's very exciting. So I also find that's a problem in the LP with Asmodeus, the EU3. We're both sitting there playing a game that is fairly involved in terms, especially when you got a shitload of troops, and especially when you're the HRE Emperor. And so there's sometimes these big long pauses when there's nothing going on. So those probably should be cut out a little bit. It's just a pain to do that. It's better. It's easier to cut while you're playing. So I can just hit my fraps button is a square bracket. I can just hit that, and then I stop recording. As opposed to if I don't and record all of it, and I go back and go into an editor and find where I want to cut, and then find out how long I want to cut, and then square that off, and then cut it, and then make sure it doesn't sound weird. That takes a long time. Before I ever started this YouTube channel, I had no idea how long it can take to edit things, especially when I did those Left 4 Dead videos for a contest for Voltron Army. That took a lot of work. That took a long time to do that stuff. It doesn't help, of course, when your mic has noise, which you shouldn't hear right now because I'm on my netbook just talking. Okay, so what else? So yeah, I have a few commentary videos. I don't know, I just did those for fun. I don't know if anybody's really watched them. what else? So I have a couple playlists on here I developed. Classical music, so that's just stuff for me. Like I just found, there's some videos online that I like, some classical music, so I put them in a playlist, whatever. I did start a playlist called Reminders of Larger Issues. Those are some of my favorite videos on YouTube that talk about some of this, perhaps the political or philosophical leanings that I take. I think some of the most powerful speeches that need to be heeded today are in there. So Majesty, I forgot about Majesty. So Majesty is a really good game, and I probably should do another one, and I will someday. I think an expansion came out with the Kingmaker, and I don't think I have that, so maybe I should grab it. I guess I will if it comes on sale. Oh, EVE Online, what's to talk about? There's just so much to do with EVE Online. I've done mining. Oh, I'm going to do an industry EVE Online video, because I did just build a jump freighter, which are pretty damn expensive in the game. They're several billion, they're about 5 or 6 billion ISK, which is the currency in the game. So I have at my disposal all of the transportation ships in the game, well, for one race. So I might do a quick little EVE video about those things. There's not a lot to talk about though, they're just hauling ships, but I think it'd be nice for completeness to have a video of that. And I've got another playlist called Game Music Favorites. So those are just music of video game music that I like, and you know, it amazes me. Obviously, I'm not. I don't study music. I'm not. That's not what I'm doing in university. But I just think some of the game music out there is just amazing, and I wonder why it does not. Why is not even some video game music studied on the level that classical music or even modern music is today? Because these things are created. These are created by experts who sit in a room and decide, well, okay, we're going to develop some music for a game. This particular piece of music is for a cave, maybe in Final Fantasy V, for example, which I think is in my playlist there. And how do we want this to sound? And they go through all this. So I just wonder why video game music is not, it's not given credence, which I think it should have. But maybe that's just obviously it's the amateur talking here. But I think some video game music is great on the same level as some classical and modern music. So. Okay, I think that's everything I wanted to talk about. This is getting longer than I thought it would be. So yeah, let me know what you think about anything that's been said. I appreciate your feedback. I have 300 and something subscribers, 360 or something like that. Obviously, I never started the channel for subscribers or for making money. That's just non-existent. That's a long ways away, which I don't expect to happen. But if my reasoning was not, if I had no, if I didn't care at all about subscribers or views, then why would I put it on YouTube, right? So obviously I do care about people who watch the videos and what they think of it, and read your comments, and especially for Industry Giant 2, that LP is designed specifically for your feedback. It is a true Let's Play. I'm not sure if anybody else uses this term, but a true Let's Play is my Industry Giant playlist, meaning that I pause and wait for your comments, take those comments in, and continue to play. Most Let's Play are I play, but anyways, yeah, so let me know what you think of my channel thus far.